I mean, you like this music as good as like the old music?
Well, I think a better way to look at it is that every year there's usually something good that comes out.
Right.
So if,
maybe it's just different.
When you look in,
like if you compare bands from the 70s, right?
Yeah. The 70s I think is a unique decade. I think it's probably one of the best decades for music.
I mean, you had the Eagles, and you jumped to the 80s. You had like, I don't know, Van Halen.
Yeah,
but you can't pick a best,
Van
right?
Halen was even at the end of the 70s too. So.
Oh, okay. But can you pick a best? I mean, so you'd say the 70s are probably.
As far as decades?
Yeah. I mean, the best music. 70s.
The 70s is so diverse because rock just hit the scene. It was like the creative floodgates were open. Right. And that doesn't happen very often.
Oh, right.
In
that's
the 80s,
it's a one-time thing.
Yeah, in the 80s it got all commercialized.
Right.
And before that it was different music that was commercialized.
Right.
Then all of a sudden rock breaks the ground and turns, the music
80s?
scene. Yeah, I mean,
right.
In the 70s you could actually get signed because you were creative.
Right.
Now they're like, well, it's not the right kind of creativity. They set these narrow parameters of what's acceptable, and it's like not even 1% of the good music that's out there. So in that sense, they've kind of, the industry's kind of ruined the music. But your initial question, do you think music's good now? I think there's a handful of stuff that is good out there.
Right.
You just need a few years to pass, and when you look back, you realize every year that good music does come out.
Yeah. I mean, it might just be different music.
It is, but the integrity is there.
Because a lot of the music now is electronic music.
That's the big music.
In the 70s, it wasn't really.
Although this electronic stuff was cropping up in the underground. That's another thing with the 70s. They started the electronic.
EDM?
Yeah, well, it was techno. They called it techno then. And don't forget, the 70s was also disco, the disco era.
Right.
I mean, it was a great rock era. I mean,
what techno bands were around in the 70s?
Well, they were all underground. No one knew about them. Yeah, and I can't even really name one.
Okay. So it was pretty much unknown.
Yeah, and the 70s was also when hip hop started. I mean, they would that was underground too.
Oh, I know.
So I mean, come on, the 70s was unbelievable.
When they were just rapping and they had
DJ culture.
Right.
Yeah, it all started in the 70s.
And it just took some time to evolve.
Yeah, I mean, and you could probably say, well, the roots go beyond the 70s. It always traces back further and further, but it was just an incredible melting pot, and things really came a long way in the 70s.
Right. It almost seems like the 70s, then everything branched out from there into the 80s and into the 90s, and now, there's different, almost every style is out there now. Combinations of styles, right?
I always felt the 80s was a unique decade.
Yeah.
Rock kind of got commercialized and glammed out, but it's unique,
Right.
I mean, you hear
some good, strong music that came out.
Yeah, I mean, powerful stuff.
Right. Which you can't top.
No, the
and then as far as melody, the 70s was probably the best for melody.
Yeah.
The melody is unbelievable.
Yeah, and riffs, creative riffs and stuff. Guitar.
You could almost break it down by decade, I mean.
I got the good and sick, like it is, baby. Try to turn it around.